Why can't Disney, Sony, and Fox just all get along? I'm Greg, and I'm a DC fan, so all this is irrelevant, and this is Stuff That Sucks. So you guys, if you haven't been living under a rock the last year or so, you've obviously heard that Disney bought Marvel Studios, or Marvel just in general. So they own Marvel Studios. So when I refer to Disney, I'm referring to Marvel, if that makes sense. So first off, what sparked this video was the fact that the upcoming Avengers film, Age of Ultron, essentially Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are going to be in the film. I thought Quicksilver was really good in Days of Future Past. But apparently what they did, because Disney doesn't own the rights to mutants, I guess I have to quote it because there's like a law against it or something. They can't use the word mutants in the Avengers. In the Captain America movies, in the Iron Man movies, there wasn't a single mention of mutants, even though they technically should be taking place all in the same cinematic universe. But they're not. It's because of the film rights other studios own. So if you guys are unclear of who owns what, let me break it down for you. Disney basically owns Avengers, Doctor Strange, Inhumans, like they own practically all the film rights to almost every character. Sony Pictures only owns the rights to Spider-Man. That's it. Just the Spider-Man villains and heroes, and that's all they own. And they actually worked with Disney to have Spider-Man have a cameo or something. I'm sure it had something to do with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 not doing as well as they had hoped. Fox, in their hand, seems to be the gigantic stick in the mud that no one seems to get along with. Fox owns the rights to Fantastic Four, they share the rights to Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and of course all the X-Men, the whole X-Men universe. And for some reason they just can't seem to get along with Disney and let them use mutants. I don't know why. It's kind of obvious when you look around and see like what Disney's promoting in their Marvel lineup. Like for example, if you look at the Disney Infinity sets, the Marvel Infinity sets, not a single X-Men, not one X-Men. So why can't these movie studios just get along? I mean, just for story's sake. I mean, the Avengers films made billions of dollars. Like, I'm not even making that up. It made billions globally. Why can't they just give a little bit of money to Fox and say, hey, can we use the word mutants? That's all it would take. That's all you would need to do. But apparently that's just too much for them to ask. And it really sucks because their political drama is affecting their storytelling, essentially, because the film rights are owned by Fox and not by Disney. Now they can't use mutants and I have to make up some weird alternate reality where Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver aren't Magneto's kids. It just doesn't make any sense.
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
I mean, of course no one's gonna give a shit because the Avengers Age of Ultron is gonna make $1 billion opening weekend. Anyway, it just really sucks. I really wish the studios could just sit down at a table and be like, hey, you know, Fox is like, we'll let you use the word mutants, just give us like Captain America for a cameo in one of our X-Men movies and flashback of Wolverine. Hey, sounds good, you can give us, you know, X, Y, and Z and ABC and just actually work it out, but there's so much political drama, it's going to affect our storytelling in future Marvel films, which really sucks. Not to mention the fact that I think by the time we get around to 2018, 2019, I think the whole superhero thing will be way overplayed by then and people will just get tired of it. But that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, guys, it really sucks. I wish that Disney and Fox could get along. Now we just need Fox to start to play ball with Disney, and then I think we can have a really even stronger franchise than we do now. For more content like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com. Which, by the way, if Iron Man 3 would have had MODOK in it, I would have lost my shit.
I defeated a raccoon! Science!